2024 edition. Good morning, guys. Ricardo, Junk Guys, Junk Removal Service. 17 years in this business. 17, holy moly. And you would think over the last 17 years I have learned lessons in making mistakes in junk removal. I have made some of the best decisions, but made some of the worst mistakes too. I'll tell you something I have mastered, and that's my pricing. How to price myself into a job. Into a job. I didn't say make money, but I said into a job. Something that I have mastered myself is how to land a job, how to create an eviction or a hoarder house and land it, and how to create it to my business. Okay? Today is Thursday. Nice, beautiful morning. God, the sun just didn't waste any time, man. Look at the sun, just came out. It was like, did not waste any time. So yesterday I was here at the same time and there was no sun. It was like kind of wet. Yeah, it's not wet, and the ducks aren't here either. The ducks are in the water. They're like hibernating or something. I don't know where the hell they are. Oh, there they are down there. So I wanted to talk to y'all about why us junk removal owners make some of the biggest mistakes, right? Why we make some of the mistakes. What are some of the pitfalls of junk removal, especially if, so I'm going to relate it to if you're a veteran or you're a rookie, okay? So I did a video like this, I guess 10 years ago, and maybe 6, I don't know. It was a while back I made a video like this, some of the mistakes that you can make in junk removal. Don't make these mistakes to stay in business. So I'm just kind of refresher, because now I have a lot more content, right? I got like so much more content that I could talk about, okay? And that's what I want to relate to y'all. I'm holding the phone up like this. I'm going to tell you why. It is so hard to hold the phone down here like this in any other angle. So it's like, it's difficult any which way I do it, okay? Difficult any which way I do it. Okay, so let's talk about this. One of the worst mistakes you can do when you're first entering junk removal is get a small vehicle. Is purchase a vehicle. Now, let's say that you're in the mentality state that, hey man, I'm gonna go into junk removal and I'm gonna be in this business for the next 10 years, okay? You're not gonna say, I'm gonna give it a try, I'm gonna be here for 1 or 2 years. No. Your mentality is this. Hey, I'm gonna get into junk removal, I'm gonna start doing junk removal for the next 10 years. This is what I'm gonna concentrate my whole next 10 years of my life into this business, okay? One of the things you wanna do is get the right truck for you. Purchasing the white truck is such a high expense. It costs so much to go and buy yourself the right truck. Now, I always tell people you can do this business with an F-150. You can do this business with the Chevrolet 1500. You can do this business with the Dodge 1500. Now, but why would you? If you're trying to scale this business and grow this business, you want to get the right vehicle right off the bat. You want to be able to get the right vehicle, especially if you're going to pull a dumpster trailer, especially if you're going to pull a dumpster. I have a friend that every time I see him pulling, I'm just like, feel sorry for his little F-150. So Brandon from Lionheart Junk Removal, right? He owns an F-150. He has a dump trailer. And every time I see his dump trailer and his F-150, I feel sorry for his F-150. I'm just like, damn, dude. Hey, it's lasted him a while ago. It has lasted him some time. And I'm surprised. Because, man, when it breaks down, man, I'm going to really feel bad for him, because he's a really good friend of mine. He did a job for me just the other day. It sucks, but he's got a small truck. If you get into this business and you're thinking of getting yourself a dump trailer, always scale up. F250, F350, F450, F550. Now, if you're going to start doing dumpsters and like dropping them off, or maybe you're just going to plan on construction, you're like, hey man, I'm going to start doing remodeling business. I'm going to start doing you know, small construction site cleanups, then you definitely want to go 350, 450, 550, okay? You want to stay above the F250 mark. You want to stay at 350, 450, or 550. And it's very common that us at junk removal businesses go, man, I'm gonna give me an F250 and do construction and stuff. I'm gonna tell you, man, I've had every one of these trucks. I've had F150s to F250, 350, 450. I've had them all, 550s, even that, okay? I want to be sure that when y'all go out, you purchase the right vehicle for your junk removal business if you plan on growing it. Now, if you don't plan on growing it and just get in this business, make a few $100 and stuff like that and leave, dude, do it in a fucking Nissan Frontier. Do it in a Ford Maverick, I don't care. You're just gonna do it for a little while. You know, you're not gonna ruin that truck that bad. But if you think I'm taking this business and really growing it in the tenure that you're gonna do it, then you need a better truck. You do. You need a better truck. Okay. Some of the worst mistakes you can do in junk removal is hire the wrong people. Hire family members. Hire people that have never been in this industry before. Oh my gosh. Hire friends that you're gonna pay. So like, let's say you go pick up some Mexican from, and you notice I say Mexicans, they're the only ones that you pick up, right? You never go to and pick up an Asian, or you never go pick up a Indian person at a 7-Eleven, Home Depot. No, it's always Mexican. So anyway, so imagine this. Imagine that you go pick up some Mexican from a 7-Eleven and he works for you for a whole day, and you end up paying the guy $120 or $150 for the whole 10 hours worth of day, right? He works for like $10, $15 an hour, okay, which isn't bad, right? It isn't bad. Now, imagine you give one of your best friends, your cousin, or your sister, or your brother a job to do junk removal. How much do you pay him? Not gonna be $125. It's gonna be $200, $250, because they're family members. And if you hire a family member, you know what happens? They take advantage of the business. Well, you're their brother or sister. I mean, they can take advantage of you, right? They can do whatever they want. So you always got to watch out who you hire. Always do a kind of a, don't hire family. Don't work with family. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. Don't hire your best friend. This is a hard job. This is a brutal job. And be sure that you run some background checks if they're not family or they're not friends, and you hire the right person, because the person that's going to neglect your trucks, boy, they just don't care. I remember, I guess like 10 years ago, I had a staff of 4 guys, and man, 3 of them, they didn't care about life. Hell, they didn't care about my trucks or trailers. They didn't care. I remember getting this phone call from this lady one time, and she goes, hello, I was on I-35, and your trailer just went by me doing 110 miles per hour. I'm doing 95, and your trailer and truck just did 110. I was like, shit, my truck doesn't even do 100. Hell, I'd be lucky to pass 85. Oh, man. I was just thinking, these guys don't care. They're just trying to move from job to job, make some money, and get out of there. They don't care. It was so disappointing. I mean, I had to fix tires all the time. They were hitting curbs or just dumping where they don't care, near with nails and stuff. Those guys don't care. You got to hire the right person, people that care about your business. You know what I mean? You got to hire the right person. It's just never going to work out right. They're going to just take advantage of your business, take advantage of you. That sucks. Okay. Number 3. Some of the worst mistakes that you can make in junk removal, and that is not taking your website, not being in charge of a website, not being in charge. Well, you know what? We'll make this one whole thing. Hiring a company to manage your social media, hiring a company to manage your Google My Business, hiring a company to manage your website, hiring a company to manage your organic and SEO traffic, hiring somebody. Now we're going to talk about that, put them all together. We're going to call it management team. Okay. Now, hiring a management team to run your business is one of the worst things you can do. Holy moly. Why? You don't control it. You don't even own it. Yeah, it's horrible. I'm going to tell you a few stories really quick. I had a local guy, friend of mine. He says, hey, Ricardo, I hired this SEO management team. They said they were going to update my Google My Business and all this, so I made him an administrator on it. I said, okay, cool. He goes, well, they weren't doing much, so I stopped and asked them for it back, and they wouldn't give it to me back. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, they're administrators, so they locked me out of my Google My Business and shut it down. One. Number two, had another guy who calls me up and they're like, hey, Ricardo, I did exactly what you said. I stopped paying for my website. They built a website. I paid them $2,000. They built a website for me. Now I want it back, and I want to put it in my name because I want to control it. And they said that it's hard to control because they designed it on WordPress, yada, yada. I don't understand WordPress, but they said that it's going to be another $1,000 if I want it. So I paid them the $1,000 because I wanted it, and they locked me out. They're in India. They said they're going to send me my money, but they're not going to. I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So many things like that. Okay, hey, here's another story. Just recently, too. Hey, Ricardo, I hired this local guy that was at your summit to do my SEO management team. I've been paying him $1,200 every month, right? And he's been doing all my SEO for me, and nothing's changed, so I stopped paying him. And guess what? It's the same business. I think I just wasted like 8 months paying this guy because he wasn't doing nothing for me. As a matter of fact, when I quit, he didn't even pick up the phone and call me. He just let me quit. I was like, yeah, that's what they tend to do, dude, because they got other people they're suckered in. You know, an SEO website management team, dude, are you kidding me? SEO, just a management team to take care of all your social media, all your stuff is one of the worst things you could do. You can't control it. So let's say, okay, hypothetically, let's say you have a management team. And you and your buddies, you and your friends go do a hoarder house, right? And you take video and you take a lot of pictures, and you want to update those pictures, and you want to update your management team, right? You want to update social media, website, you want to add something to YouTube. Guess what you got to do? Start sending emails. You got to start sending emails to everyone. Hey, dude, and you got to tell the website guy, hey guys, can you update my pictures? Can you update my videos? You know, can you do that for me? You know, good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, can you update that stuff for me? So let's say you want to add a video to YouTube, and of course you hired a management team. Now you got to send an email to them. You got to download the whole video into some program so they can get it, and blah blah blah. Same thing if you want to do it on social media. If you want to post on Facebook, Instagram, but you hired a management team. Now you got to send them an email. So it's just the worst. The worst. I'll tell you something. These glasses that I'm wearing, I take video with these glasses, and I have been uploading everything and anything. And my YouTube channel has grown tremendously. My Instagram, I did a video yesterday, something ridiculously dumb. Something so dumb. I did a video yesterday, and I checked it, just, you know, browsing through TikTok, and it had 8,000 views. I was like, this is the most dumbest video I've ever made. But hey, 8,000 people watched it, helped my business, so let's go, rock and roll, right? Okay, so hiring a website management team is one of the worst things that you can do. It will be your downfall. It will be your downfall, because most people are going to find you on the Internet, on the World Wide Web, right? Most people are going to search for you there. Okay, let's get into another one. What are one of the worst mistakes that you can do in junk removal? What are one of the worst mistakes, okay? And this mistake is done very commonly. It is done on a, how do you say, daily basis, right? It's an occurrence that happens from day to day, okay? Whew, here we go. You overprice yourself. You think that your business is 1-800-JUNK. You think you are Junk King. You think you are Junk Luggers. You think you are Junk Guys DFW. Man, I'm going to tell you something. You are not. You are Dan and his trailer. You are Dan's junk removal service. Okay? That's all you are. Why do you think you can compete against 1-800-JUNK? You're showing up with a truck and a trailer. You don't even have an NPR. You just show up with a truck and a trailer, and you have overpriced yourself tremendously. Yeah, you have overpriced yourself. You have set this limit of a price that is just too much. I know this guy who's got an NPR truck. He's got an NPR. It's all black, right? He has, on the side of it, he has junk removal service. He doesn't have his name. He just has junk removal service, has his phone number on the side. And I asked him, how much you charge for that? He goes, well, I'm at $775. No, I'm sorry. He says, I'm at $725 for 12 square yards or 18 square foot, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. It's just an NPR. It's like a 1-800 junk. It's the identical of a 1-800 junk truck. He goes, yeah, I priced it at $725. I said, whoa. He goes, I'm still cheaper than the big boxes. I said, what? How much cheaper are you? Well, 1-800 junk does $775. He's $50 cheaper. And I'm like, okay. He goes, in Junk King, they're at $750. So I decided to be better and do $725. I said, damn, bro. I can fit two of those trailers in my, I can fit two of your trailers in my flatbed, and I charge $400. You know what the difference is? I'm doing work and his truck is parked. That's a big difference. So overpricing yourself and actually having the audacity that you think you are 1-800 junk or Junk King. Holy moly, you just started junk removal. You barely built a website. Shit, I think I spit on myself. See that come out of my mouth? Guys, I'm telling you, you have to price yourself within what you can afford, what your expenses are, how much people will actually pay for your service because you're a local guy. Well, I said that right. Yeah, I think that came out right. So stop overpricing yourself. Stop thinking that you're better than everybody else because you have a new truck, a new trailer. Just stop overpricing yourself. It's ridiculous what people will do to think that they're better than someone else, okay? Oh my gosh, okay. Number 6, whatever. I have no idea what number we are, guys. Ah, man, look at that. Sun's out, guns are out, you know what I mean? I can't see that. Golly, it's so pretty out here today, guys. Whew. Oh my gosh. So nice. I'm looking forward to church this Sunday. I don't know why. I just looking forward to it. I'm like, okay, cool. I get to dance on Sunday. I get my practice. And then I get to go to church in the morning. I get to dance at 5. Go home, get a nice meal. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why I said that. I just was telling my stuff. Okay. So, what is one of the worst mistakes you can do in junk removal when you get in this business? And that's B. This one's going to kill everybody. This one's the one that I hear of. So, let me tell you, this is a personal story. I went to the meet and greet in Los Angeles. And by the way, I'm about to burn all of Los Angeles, California right now. Actually, I'm about to burn all of Cali. And Cali people and Texans, a civil war. It's a two different worlds. It is night and day. It is so weird. It is one of the cultural differences that we have amongst each other. Getting into this business, starting a junk removal business and being arrogant and having an ego. That you are better than everyone else and that you cannot welcome someone else into the space that you didn't even create. You weren't even a creator of the space. And as a matter of fact, you jumped into this space because you saw one of my videos. Isn't that funny? Like 90% of people that start junk removal see one of my videos from 15 years ago. And they're like, oh, I can do better than him. They get this ego. But they forgot where they came from. They forgot how they got here. Right? I see this all the time. So when I went to the meet and greet with Jedi Junk Removal for the launch of his program that's, I don't know if it's ever going to come out. Andrew, I don't mean to be rude. But anyway, to be part of that was an eye-opening experience to see how arrogant and ego the people from LA are. Los Angeles, the companies. So listen, we came in there. It was me, Junk Guys Nashville, Junk Guys Tampa Bay, Junk Guys Rio Grande Valley, Junk Guys San Diego. We all came, there was like 5 or 6 of us. We all came down there to just say hi to other companies. And all the California people were with the California people. They were unable to open their arms, expand, and talk to us. They knew exactly who the heck I was. They've seen my videos. They probably took ideas from me. And they said, I'm going to do better. So their egos, their arrogance, their ignorance, their inability to welcome somebody, because Californians are dicks, period. And I don't care. Listen, I don't live in Cali. I don't care about Californians. I don't care. Listen, I live in the greatest state of America, and that's Texas. And Texans, you know what we do? We collaborate, we talk, we communicate. We are friends. One of the best networking is here in Cali. I mean, it is here in Texas. Can't believe I said that. Slipped out of my mouth. So, anybody who tells you that you have a welcoming hand in California, show me. Because listen, I'm going to tell you something. I have worked with handful, maybe 100 companies in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex doing junk removal. I have contracted most of my competitors in the DFW area. I have contracted with them. I've passed them money. I have paid them money to work with me. Okay, I have shared my expenses, my revenue. I have shared so much with these companies, and I don't see it coming from. And dude, I'm a guy. I'm in Texas. I'm Mexican. I am Mexican. Okay, 100% purebred Mexican, and I have shared these jobs with other people, white, black, Indian. I have been able to distribute these jobs to friends, colleagues, and competitors. And not once have I seen it in California. Not one person has done it in California. I don't understand. I built this channel to share this information with everybody, and I don't see it. You know, I don't see it. You know, I don't see somebody like Sonoma Strong show up to a house with 8 other companies. I don't see them, ever. Is it their ego? Is it their ignorance? What is it? What makes them do that? Why not? They have 2 trucks. I have 5. They have 2 trailers. I have 6. Because I just sold 3 of them the other day. About to sell another one. I'm able to distribute jobs because of the amount of jobs that I have. I'm able to share jobs because of the amount of jobs that I get. Bro, I don't know what mile I'm on right now, but dude, I am tired right now. I got this pain in my leg. Do not get into this business and have a big ego thinking that you're making money, thinking that you're a big shot. So somebody like Russ Berry, right? So Russ Berry, he talks so much stuff. I don't know who he is personally. I know him from being a jerk on my channel. So I would give advice to people, and believe it or not, years ago I would just give advice like I am now. And he came on my channel and just ripped me apart. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, shut your mouth. And I took that as a personal, dude, you're a jerk. So I just said talk back to him, you know what I mean? I hate backing down from people. And I didn't know who he was. But the thing about it, Russ Berry doesn't know that he can watch other channels. He doesn't have to watch mine. He can unsubscribe to my channel. Don't even comment, dude. Just go to the next video. But he's just arrogant. He's got an ego. He thinks he knows everything after 4 years. I've been doing this 17 years, bro. You're like underneath my ball sack. You know what I mean? Then when he was challenged to a fight by Jedi Junk Removal to fight me as just a cool thing to do, where's he at now? He doesn't say anything. He blocked everything I do. This guy is dust in the wind, dude. Egos, ignorance. Don't get in this business and think that you're going to start this business There's this local guy named Carlos, right? And Carlos started junk removal because he has a failed jet ski business. He has a failed phone business. So he has to do something else, right? He's out of Dallas here. Cool cat. Let me tell you, he's a nice guy. But I'm not ignorant to know that he started junk removal because he saw my videos. He started junk removal and because, you know, he just copying somebody. But I'm going to tell you something. This guy has an ego problem. This guy is ignorant to his business. He has 2 other failed businesses and starts junk removal. I'm pretty sure that one's going to fail too, dude. Listen, if you have a phone business and you're fixing phones and it's going so well, you know what you do? You make that business better. That's what you do. You don't go and start on another business. And he got into this business thinking this business was just all that. He doesn't even have a website or social media. It's pretty sad. Anyway, okay, we're gonna get to the website part. One of the worst mistakes that you can do, side note, what's another mistake you could do is get into this business and not have social media or a website. You wanna start that off when you first do. It's the first thing you wanna do. Have social media and have a website. That is one of the most important things that is essential to this business is to build yourself a website, build yourself social media, and be, you know, a strong presence in that online business. Oh, nice shit right there. That's good shit right there. Good shit. So, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of dog shit around this park and people don't pick it up and shit. And I could tell this dude wasn't gonna pick up shit. Anyway, so there is such a disconnection between having a website, paying for a website, connecting your website. It's somewhat to a disability to most people because they don't understand the power that it has. I have a friend who was doing junk removal for such a long time, and he had a website, but he never connected a booking platform to it. He never connected a booking platform. And then when he finally connected a booking platform, he started getting bookings. So imagine the last few years of the business that he didn't have a booking platform. He could have had more jobs, but he just never wasted his time. He never did it. Morning. It's such a disappointment to hear that people will start their business and not have any kind of social media, not have any kind of website. Don't even try to build it. It's disappointing. Yeah. A lot of people will go years and years and years in this business without that. They'll just post on Craigslist. They'll post on Facebook, and that's their business. They're never going to scale up. You know what I mean? And then they say stuff like this. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I didn't educate myself. But you'll go see them on a Friday night. They'll be at the bar drinking a beer. They sure know how to drink a beer. They sure know how to chill, watch TV. They can pick up that remote control and control the, Time Warner, the cable, but they don't know how to build a website because they didn't take their time. I mean, they could take that cap off that Bud Light, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Good morning. But they can't do that other stuff. So my friend, let me tell you something. My friend saw my video yesterday. Side note, I'm done with the worst mistakes in junk removal. So my friend saw my video on my website. He goes, well, Carl, were you talking about me? I said, yeah. He goes, I don't drink that much. I said, oh my God, bro. So I made a comment yesterday, and he's a good friend of mine, Rudy. And I made a comment yesterday, and I said, hey, one of my friends asked me, Ricardo, you always have money on you. What's the difference between me and you? I said, well, you drink a lot. I don't spend money on drinks, because I don't drink. I've never drank in my whole life, right? And I told everybody how much he spends. He was like, oh, okay. So anyway, I made the comment. He goes, I don't drink that much. I said, well, okay, let's talk about the weekend that me and you hung out. How much did you drink? Well, I spent $125 over here, $60 here. I said, okay, that's $185. And he goes, yeah. And how about Sunday? I didn't drink Sunday. They had beer there, but you went and bought beer. He goes, yeah, about $90. I said, okay, 185 plus 90, that's about almost close to 300 bucks, bro. I said that on my video, $300. But I don't spend it every week. I said, no, you don't spend it every week, but sometimes you take these bender trips and go spend it, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, I spent $2,000 on that trip and we were all drunk the whole time. And I was like, dude, come on, that's what I just said. All right, so anyway, a rant. Okay, so the worst mistakes you can do in junk removal, those are the tips that I give you. Please try to fix your business. If you're having problems with your big, Jesus, it's hot. And you want to sustain a better direction of the way you're pointing your business, you know, take some of those tips. Don't make those mistakes, because I know a lot of people that make them. Now, my announcement is that I was selected from a major TV network. My business, Junk Guys, was selected for a major TV network, okay? And whew, it is hot in this car. And the Junk Guys are gonna be filmed mid-August, late August, for a major TV network, okay? What are we gonna do? We're gonna film a new show. It's called Squatters something, right? Squatters, it's hosted by Flash Shelton, who I talked to on the phone already. And he's happy to have us on board. We're happy, I don't know who he is, but we're happy for him to host the show also, okay? So, what he wanted me to do, and what the producer contacted me 2 days ago and said, Ricardo, can you please announce on your channel that we are looking for homeowners and landlords that are in the eviction process or need to evict somebody, and somebody is called a squatter, right? When somebody is illegally in your house, this is how it works. When somebody's illegally on your property, your land, your house, whatever it is, your apartment, your condo, and they refuse to leave, they refuse to pay rent, and they refuse to leave, okay? They're considered squatters. Now, when you go to kick them out, that's called the eviction, because you're kicking them out, okay? So I just want to make that clear. Now, get this damn window open, Jesus Christ. Okay, now, with that said, dude, are you kidding me? Oh my God. It is so hot in here, and I'm gonna close the window. Okay. With that said, we are looking for homeowners, landlords that could help us out, that need this kind of process done, but without going through the courts, without having the high expenses. Now, we are going to film the pilot in mid-August or late August, depending on how fast we can get the customer, right? So if you know anybody that has somebody that doesn't want to pay rent or something like that and doesn't mind being on TV, then contact me. Link below, hit me on an email, whatever you got to do, okay? Now, for junk removal owners, this also is a something for junk removal owners. Now, if you just got a phone call and this guy says, hey, I need you to look at my eviction, how much it's going to cost, and you gave him a price and they can't pay that price, well, you lost the job already. Hand me their number. Let me call them. Let me talk to them. Maybe I can do a free eviction for them and they could be on a major TV show and I'll bring you in as a partner. We'll all make money, right? Because they're going to pay me to be on TV. Now, the plans are to do the pilot and a few episodes here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex with me. So we're hoping that we can get, it's just a tough sell. I told the producer, I said, it's a tough sell to get someone to do something like this. They got to be on TV, they got to evict somebody, they got to, you know, it's a tough sell. And she now knows the challenge of that sell. You know, yesterday, okay, so that's the side note. That's the side note now. Yesterday, it's pretty funny. I had one job on the schedule. I ended up with 3 jobs. I mean, $800 yesterday. It was a really good day for me yesterday with this economy, how bad it is. But I gave off another job to another person because it was way on the other side of town. I couldn't do that one. But man, I could have broke $1,000 yesterday and I didn't go. I know some people are really, really busy right now. I think TFW has hit a really bad slump right now. I know a lot of people that are waiting for jobs and the jobs haven't came, so I know it's kind of difficult right now. And I know, okay, so listen, let me tell you something. For 17 years, I have been always a steady. My business has always been steady. It's never soared, it's never peaked, and it's never declined. In 17 years, it's the first time I've ever seen my business decline. Okay, 17 years. This is the first time I've seen my business decline. Is it because it's summer, people on vacation? Is it the economy? Well, it's something. I'll tell you what it is. I just rode the effing curve. That's embarrassing. I've never done that. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So anyway, I'm here at Planet Fitness right now. I'm about to go out and work out, but I know the economy has slumped. I know that business is slow everywhere. I know it is. So we have to be able to pass this, go through this, and grow and exceed and be better at business. And it's just such a disappointment because there's a lot of people that are going to go and close their doors in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, and it's going to be such a disappointing. There's my boy, Planet Fitness. Yay! So hang in there, guys. Don't let the economy put you in a rut. Maybe it is time for you to close your business. Maybe it's time for you to pause your business, okay? I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Have a great day. The weekend's coming. See y'all later. Bye-bye.